Namaste. I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 5, Chapter 58. Dundubi Nirada is slain in the Shiva Puran. Vakratuna Makaya Surya Koti Samaprabhani Veganam Karasavakash. Mekadan Tithing Vakratuna. Sanat Kumara said, O Vyasa, listen, I shall narrate the story of the moon-crested Lord Shiva, how he slew the Decha Dundubi Nirrada, when the Decha Hiranyaksha, son of Diti, of great strength, was killed by Vishnu. Diti remained grief-stricken for a long time. The wicked Decha named Dundubi Nirrada, the uncle of Prahalada, the oppressor of the gods, consoled the dejected mother with the words. After consoling Diti, the king of Dechas, an expert in using Maya, began to think of the ways and means of conquering the gods easily. The great Asura Hiranyaksha, along with his brother, has been killed through Vishnu by the gods, the enemies of Dechas, employing deceitful means. What is the strength of the gods? What is their diet? What is their support? How can the gods be easily vanquished by me? Thinking like this, he tried to find out the ways and means. Thinking deeply in diverse ways, the Decha came to the conclusion that the Brahmanas were the cause of the trouble. The Decha, Dundubi Nirada, the most wicked enemy of the gods, ran after the Brahmins to kill them. Since the gods maintained themselves on sacrifices, sacrifices are born of the Vedas, and the Vedas are the custody of the Brahmanas. So the Brahmanas constitute the strength of the gods. Certainly, the gods, including Indra, certainly the gods, including Indra, are supported by the Brahmanas. The gods gain their strength from the Brahmanas. There is no doubt about this. If the Brahmanas are destroyed, the Vedas will perish. If they are destroyed, the gods will also perish. If the sacrifices are destroyed, the gods will lose their food. They will grow weaker and be easily conquered. When the gods are conquered, I shall become the sole honorable Lord of the three worlds. I shall then confiscate the everlasting riches of the gods. I shall enjoy happiness in my kingdom freed of thorns. After thinking like this, the wicked Decha thought again. Where are these Brahmanas? In plenty, the Brahmanas strengthened by the splendor of the Brahman, well versed in the study of the Vedas and possessing the strength of penance. It is Varanasi indeed, that is the place of many Brahmanas. I shall finish that first and then go to other holy centers. In holy centers or hermitages, wherever these Brahmanas live, they shall be devoured by me. After thinking thus in accordance with the nature of his race, Dundubi Narada went to Kashi, and he, the wicked wielder of Mayas, killed the Brahmanas. When the excellent Brahmanas went to the forest to fetch sacrificial twigs and the dharba grass, the wicked Danava used to eat them there. After that, he used to lie hidden so that nobody could detect him. In the forest, he used to roam about like a forest dweller, and in the waters, he used to take the form of an aquatic animal. He was invincible in form. He wielded the art of deception. He could not be seen even by the gods. During the day, he stood in the midst of sages engaged in meditation, but observing the ingress and egress of persons in the hut. But at night, he took the form of a tiger and ate many of them. He used to eat unhesitatingly, never leaving even a bone behind. Thus many Brahmanas were annihilated by him in this way. Once on the Shiva Ratri day, a certain devotee performed the worship of Shiva, the Lord of the gods, and was engaged in meditation in his own hut. The Lord of Dechas, Dundubi Nirada, proud of his strength, assumed the form of a tiger and wanted to seize him. As the devotee was in meditation with a mind concentrated on Shiva, and as he had fixed the Astra mantra, the Decha could not attack him. Shiva, the omnipresent Lord, knew his evil intention and decided to slay the Decha. While the Decha in the form of the tiger was about to snatch the devotee, Shiva appeared before him. The three-eyed Lord Shiva is very keen in intellect, in saving the devotees, nay, in protecting the universe. On seeing Shiva coming out of the phallic image worshipped by the devotee, the Decha in the form of a tiger increased in size like a big mountain. The Danava glanced with a contemptuous look at Shiva, but the Lord caught him and pressed him under his armpit. The five-faced Lord, favorably disposed to his devotees, hit the tiger on his head with his fist harder than thunderbolt. By the blow of the fist and the pressure at the armpit, the tiger groaned aloud in great distress, filling heaven and earth with the sound, and died. Agitated in their minds by the loud sound, the ascetics came there in the night itself, following the track of the sound. On seeing the Lord there, with the Lord of the beast in his armpit, they bowed to him. They eulogized him with the words of victory, victory. The Brahmin said, "We are saved. Oh, we are saved from this terrible obstacle. O Lord, please bless us. O preceptor of the universe, stay here alone. O great Lord, in this same form, in the name of the Lord of the tiger, offer protection. Let this place remain sacred always. Save us, the dwellers in this holy center, from other mishaps too. O Lord of Parvati, leaving the wicked ones, offer fearlessness to your devotees." Sanat Kumara said on hearing the words of the devotees, the moon-crested Lord, who is favorably disposed to the devotees, said affirmatively and told the devotees again. Lord Shiva said, "If anyone sees me here in this form with faith, I will undoubtedly remove his torments and mishaps." After hearing this story of mine, and after remembering my phallic image in the heart, if a man enters the battlefield, he will certainly win. In the meantime, the gods came there, along with Indra, shouting slogans of victory jubilantly. After bowing to Shiva with love, the gods joined their palms in reverence, drooped their shoulders, and eulogized Lord Shiva, who is favorably disposed to his devotees. The god said, "O Lord Shiva, Lord of the gods, remover of the distress of your devotees, be victorious. We the gods have been saved by killing this demon. O fond of devotees, you shall protect them always, O Lord of the gods. Wicked men shall be slain by you, O Lord of all." On hearing these words of the gods, Lord Shiva became delighted. After saying yes, he merged into the phallic image. The gods, thus surprised, returned to their respective abodes and rejoiced. The Brahmins too, in great delight, returned the way they came. He who reads the sacred narrative about the origin of the Lord of the tiger, hears, narrates, or teaches this shall obtain all desires. After death, he will attain salvation, becoming free of all miseries. This narrative is incomparable as it contains the nectar-like words of the divine sports of Shiva. It is conducive to the attainment of heaven, fame, and longevity. It increases sons and grandsons. It yields great devotion and bliss. It is auspicious and increases the pleasures of Shiva. It yields supreme knowledge. It is beautiful and removes all aberrations. Footnotes. 341. Diti was the daughter of Daksha and wife of Kishapa. Her sons obtained the designation Decha after her name. 342. The anti-Brahmana activities of the Dechas mentioned here and elsewhere in the Puran were due to the fact that the Brahmanas performed sacrifices wherein offerings were made to the gods, but this tradition of Brahmana Decha animosity is of late origin. Originally, Dechas were devoted to Brahmanas. The Bhargavas were Purohitas to Hiranyakshipu. Vashishta was his Hotra. Vitra and Namusi. The two famous Danavas were Brahmanas themselves. 343. Shivaratri or Shiva Chaturdasi is the 14th of the dark half of Magha, January to February, on which a rigorous fast is observed during the day and night. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Prabhu Purandanatham, Vishwanatham, Jagannathanathan, Saranatapacham, Vitiktam Boeshwara Bhutanatham, Shivam Shankaram, Shivam Vishanavade, Kapura Kauram Karana Prataram Sansarasana, Pushkitara, Sadavasana. Jum Samhita Sutram, Kamachana, Sukana, Pushtivaram, Chantimakakari, Patrakari, Pavitra, Om Tuya Mata, Chapitatu, Tuya Bandusha, Chasakatu, Tuya Vidya, Travinang Tumiwa Saravam, Mama Deva Deva, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.